What's up, Gemini? I just did your reading for October and I accidentally deleted the sound off of my phone. So we're going to have to use the sound from my microphone. It's not going to be as clear as this. I'm sorry in advance. I apologize. It's my mistake. Rookie mistake. But I didn't want to scrap the reading, so I'll try my best to tweak the sound as best as I can, but no promises. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Gemini. I can always do a bonus for you, but you'll see me very soon. So anyways, just want to give you guys a heads up. Thanks for being here. If you choose to stick around, I appreciate you. Anyways, let's get on with the reading. Bye.
What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your October reading. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being with me here today. If this reading helps you or resonates in any way, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, all the information for that's in the description box down below, and you can find me on my Instagram and TikTok at Jadestone Tarot. But yeah, with that being said, Gemini, let's get right into your reading and see what what's going on here. See what messages need to come through for you. Wow, okay, 5 of Wands coming out, Page of Cups, Alchemist, the 3 of Cups. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2022. What's going on for my Geminis, please? Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 2 of Wands reversed, 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and give me one more for Gemini in October 2022. Emperor. Bottom of the deck, we have Strength, 7 of Swords reversed, Queen of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. Alright, so we have Aries energy out here. We also have Leo, so you might be dealing with a fire sign, or you may carry those placements in your natal chart. So let's see here. There's a situation here with the 5 of Wands where you've been experiencing some sort of conflict. Maybe there's been some drama. Maybe you've been butting heads with somebody. Maybe there's some tension in the air. Another message that I was getting is that there could be some competition, or like there's a lot of competitive energy. So I'm kind of picking up on 2 different messages. So I will be reading both those stories, okay? So just bear with me. But let's just stick with the first storyline. Like if there was some sort of like fallout or misunderstanding, or you were butting heads with someone, maybe you're not on the best of terms with someone at the moment, it appears here with the Page, Princess of Cups, someone could be coming in to try to smooth things out with you. We have the Alchemist and the 3 of Cups, so this might be in revolving like a friendship circle, or even family dynamic, or like it's definitely in revolving around your relationships. So there may have been some sort of tension in the air between you and another person, or you between a couple people, maybe even neighbors. Because we do have that 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups can represent your home, where you live. So I'm just throwing this scenario out there, but it seems like somebody is wanting to smooth things over for you. Then the other message is like, oh, maybe there's some competition. It's like there might be competition, or people might be competing for your love. That's the second message I was picking up here. Oh, just dropped it. Yeah, like you might have a lot of people who are trying to compete for your attention, compete for your time, compete for your energy. Gemini, you guys are fun to be around. You guys are very fun people. You're very lighthearted. You're very open-minded. You are great conversations, always very enticing, and I always get along with Geminis. I love Geminis. I love you guys. And so, you know, people around you want to be part of your team, want to be part of your squad, want to be part of your life. You always seem to have good times. Like whenever people spend time with you, whether you've known them for an hour or you've known them for a couple of years, it's like you always just have a blast, and you always have like this uplifting and positive perspective on life, and people are really drawn to your energy. And so there might be a lot of people competing for your attention, or wanting to, like, you might be really busy with a lot of people this next half of October. But I feel like the main message, you guys, that I feel strongest I really do feel like someone is wanting to smooth things over with you. Someone that you may not be on the best of terms with. Maybe you had an argument with, or, you know, kind of have been butting heads. And so you might even be thinking about reaching out to somebody that maybe you haven't been on the best of terms with, and you might be thinking about reaching out to someone. That could be reversed. Like, you can swap the roles, Gemini, here. But what I am seeing, Strength to the Seven of Swords reversed. There is energy of looking back at something from your past where, like, recognizing your wrongs and recognizing where you could have done things differently or handled things more maturely or handled things just in a different way. Maybe, you know, that does take a lot of strength to accept your faults and accept your wrongs. And this could even be, like, within like a family dynamic or forgiveness taking place between you and even a mother or even father. Actually, we do have the Emperor, which can represent like a father figure or a masculine energy. So, you know, there might be even healing taking place in the home life, or like your relationship with like your parents or like family members. For some, it's like maybe there's a bit of a strained relationship that you have with a family member. Maybe it's something that's being healed in the next couple of weeks. Maybe there's going to be some really healing conversations that come up that provide a lot of healing, and just being able to leave it in the past and move on and move forward with a more, like, just things feeling much more peaceful and happier and calmer and like drama free. Like, at the end of the day, it feels like by the end of October, things should be pretty smooth sailing and like drama free and tension free. I feel like there is a bit of defensive energy coming from you, or coming from a masculine energy. We do have a feminine over here with the Queen of Wands versus more masculine. So I don't know, whoever identifies more as like the masculine in this reading, or if you've been in more like a masculine energy as of lately, you may be feeling more not as receptive to hearing this person out. There might be some hesitation on like whether or not you can trust them. It seems like you might have your back turned a bit to this. Like, there is a bit of annoyance I feel here. There's annoyance. It's not so much like you're holding on to a grudge and you hate this person and you wish them death and you wish them the worst. Wish them karma, get him, karma, like, you know. But there's annoyance here, I would say. There's annoyance, and you're really just trying to, like, not get yourself into trouble. You're like, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Just don't talk to me. I'm just kidding. But Two of Wands reverse, there is some sort of decision to make, and you might be indecisive. We'll take a look into that on, like, you know, Two of Wands reverse to the Five of Wands. It's like there maybe is like the hesitation to, like, smoothing things over versus like giving another chance, or like second chances, third chances, you know, letting this person come back. Like, there might be, like, there's an opportunity for forgiveness, but some of you don't want to just forgive and forget, you know. Like, some of you are like, I'll forgive you, but I don't really know if I want to keep you around or keep you close or keep you in my life. Like, things won't ever be the same. So that's for some of you. So there could be a bit of indecision, or maybe back and forth of like what you want to do with this moving forward. It's like opening a can of worms, and now that the can has been opened and like you've hashed things out, it's like, okay, well, now what? Do we just go our separate ways? Do we continue to see where this goes? What do we do about this? Well, that's up to you. Here we have the Magician, Alchemist out here. So it kind of is just like, it feels like the ball's in your court on like what you want to do with this, how you want to, it seems like, yeah, like even with the Emperor out here, it's like you have the ball, you get to determine, like, is the game over? Is the game finished, or would you like to go another round? Like, you know, so that seems like it's a choice that you're gonna have to make. And some of you are like, I don't know if I want to. There's a bit of hesitation here. Maybe you don't trust this person. Maybe you were hoping, though, to hear from this person. Page of Cups with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. So maybe you're hoping to have the chance to speak to this person again, or you were hoping that they would clear the air. You were hoping to get an apology. Like, I do sense here, since the Nine of Cups is underneath the Page of Cups, it's like this is something that you were hoping for, but now that it's actually here, like, I don't know if I actually want it. Or it wasn't exactly what I was thinking, or like you had a certain expectation and maybe it wasn't met, so then you're like, I don't know about this, like, so, I feel like you could be having like get-togethers with family. This is off topic, y'all, off topic of this story, but I feel like there's energy of getting together with loved ones, friends, family, having reunions, throwing parties. There's energy of celebration here and good news coming in, which I love that for you. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. Congrats. Maybe this is like a promotion in work. Maybe you're getting paid more. Maybe there's like something good going on in regards to what it is that you do for a living, or even like a hustle or side thing that you do, your own business, some sort of project, or even like something to do with social media. Are you like putting your work out there, especially if it's creative or healing kind of work that you do? It seems like it's bringing a lot of fulfillment into your life. There is a lot of fulfillment in the next couple of weeks. You're feeling really fulfilled. The one thing that's just kind of like getting on your nerves or has you feeling a little, got you feeling some type of way, is like this kind of message, past energy, communication, like, you know, there's a little bit of that energy that has you feeling some type of way. So we'll look into that. Let's use this deck. Okay, let's take a look into this Five of Wands. Let's take a look at this Five of Wands for Gemini. What is this Five of Wands talking about here? Tell me about the Five of Wands for Gemini. We got the Four of Cups. Some of you felt like you were ignored, ghosted, neglected, left behind. Maybe if this was like, maybe you just felt like someone chose someone else over you, or didn't make you a priority, didn't fight for you, just made you feel like you weren't important to them. Try this Five of Wands. We have Death. Yeah. Scorpio energy. Let's see what else. Tell me about the Five of Wands for Gemini. Emperor reverse. Yeah, you have your back turned to this. Justice reverse with the Knight of Cups reverse and the Knight of Swords. Look at this sneak attack. The Ace of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So this is someone that you were at a distance with, or you weren't on speaking terms with, or someone that just went ghost or disappeared. I'm kind of picking up on the energy, or like the feeling from this. It's like you could have been dealing with someone who was very inconsistent, very like unpredictable. Five of Wands can just be like very unpredictable, just like up in the air, and like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. It's making me think of that song by Katy Perry. Like, anyways, very just inconsistent with like what they say versus their actions, and there's just like a lot of imbalances in this connection of whatever. This can be in family, friendship, romantic, you name it. It could be bringing up a couple of these connections, right? Maybe it's more than just one. And so this is Libra energy, by the way. We're in Libra season. You know, you're very much aware of the imbalance in this connection, and that is why like you turned your back on this, because like, well, you were left with no other choice. Like this, it seems like whoever you're dealing with, they didn't appreciate you, or like they took your kindness as a weakness, or like took advantage of your kind heart and like your support and your love. And so, you know, you pulled away, you removed yourself, you distanced yourself because you felt like you weren't being appreciated. And you know, you don't know what you got till it's gone, right? People don't know what they got until it's gone. So when you left this person's life, or you no longer gave them the access that they used to have to you, that's where they're like, oh my god, wait, Gemini actually means something to me. Wait a minute, I actually really care about Gemini. Wait a minute, maybe I should have been a better friend to them. Maybe I should have done things differently. Maybe this, maybe that. Like, that's, oh, now they have the awareness. It had to be like, you have to leave this person's life for them to click in and realize, and that self-awareness click in and be like, oh wait, I actually need Gemini. I actually want to have Gemini in my life. And oops, I should probably do something about that, right? Rolling your eyes. It seems very inconsistent. For some, this is in romance, right? They didn't know what they had till it's gone. Anyways, it's like this individual seems to be sneaking up surprisingly out of nowhere, unexpectedly hitting you up, saying some shit. Let's get into this message. What are they saying here? What do they have to say to you? What do they want? What are their intentions? Let's get into the nitty gritty. Maybe that Two of Wands reverse could be representing this person's energy of like not knowing whether or not to reach out to you, if you would like be open to hearing them out or what. Let's see. Tell me the Princess of Cups for Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus in the second half of October. Princess of Cups for Gemini. What's this message about? What's this communication for Gemini? What's this communication about? Eight of Swords. Look at this. Look. Eight of Swords. Look at how this eagle's swooping in. You don't see it coming. This is out of your control. I don't know if you noticed, but her hands are actually like straight up tied here. So this is indicating that this message was not planned for. Like, you didn't plan for this. You didn't expect it. This was not in your control. You didn't see it coming. Okay, and we also have the Ace of Wands. And I don't know if you see this, but there's this bird. Same messenger. Birds represent messengers, communication, news. I feel like this is a conversation. Obviously, we're clarifying what's this communication about. It's like communication. It's like, it's going to be providing you with clarity. Even with this Ace of Wands, we have the Sun that's in this card. I feel like as we are in Libra season, it's going to be providing you with a lot of insights. It's going to be giving you a lot of information about a lot of people. And so all you need to do is sit back and observe and let things unfold and let people's actions and words speak for themselves. Like, you won't even have to open up your mouth. Like, you just are listening. You're like, interesting. And in your head, you're like, that's a lie. That's an excuse. That's true. That's false. Like, in your head, you're like, you know, your detector, your radar is going off, but you're just listening to this person. You're just like, okay, interesting. Oh, they said this. Oh, they said that. You know, like reading between the fine lines, putting 1 + 1 = 2. You know, like you're adding it all up. You're doing the math, you know. Anyways, how about, look, 5 of Wands. What is this message about? Hey, so I know we haven't spoken in a while, or hey, I know we left off on bad terms, or hey, I really am sorry for the way things ended between us, or like, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, wanting to put out this fire, knowing that they know that they're on the best of terms with you. They know you turned your back on them. Like, they are very much aware of what has gone on. They might try to, like, play it off like it's nothing, but, like, deep down, they're like, whew, I hope I didn't piss Gemini off. Look, I'm just saying. Tell me about this Page of Cups. What's this message? What are they saying to Gemini? Okay, there's your energy. King of Swords, you're like, what? What is it? What do you want from me? What? I'm like, why are you here? Like, you're very, like, okay, maybe not like that. But you are a bit aloof, like you're not really emotionally invested in it. You're just kind of like, oh hey, how's it going? Nice to hear from you. Maybe you're not saying that. That's too friendly. That's too friendly. He's just like, okay, what's up? That how you feel? Okay. Like very analyzing, very analyzing. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Oh shit, yeah, look at here. 10 of Swords and the Tower. Oh, and look at the top of the deck. We have the 5 of Swords. I'm going to check the bottom of Scorpio energy, fitting Scorpio season. This might be taking place around the partial solar eclipse in Scorpio. So yeah, they know shit happened in the past. Maybe Maybe you said something to them in the past that they didn't want to hear. This is only for a few of you. You said something to this person that they didn't want to hear. Maybe like, let's say that this person came to you for advice, right? You're the therapist friend, and you're always there. You have a lot to say. You give great advice. You give great insight. People always come to you for some support, advice. And so, you know, this person coming in and out of your life, coming in when they need something, coming in when they have problems, and you're always there, and you're always welcoming them with open arms, right? They come in, they ask for advice, and you give them the advice. You don't sugarcoat it. You don't beat around the bush. You just say it as it is. And maybe that hurt their ego, right? Maybe that really struck their pride, right? We had that 5 of swords at the top of the deck. Maybe they didn't like what you had to hear, and that pissed them off. And maybe they turned around and pulled some petty shit, and then, you know, next thing you know, not on speaking terms with this person. They blocked you. They they cut you off. They unfollowed you. They removed you off social media. They deleted your number. They stopped talking to you in person. I don't know why this person stopped talking to me. Like, they walk by me and they don't even look at me. They see through me. They pretend I'm not there. Right? Some petty shit. Petty shit. Petty. Anyways, they're not coming back, and they're like, hey, yeah, about that, ... like, can we talk? And you're just like, really? Now you want to talk? Why? You got more problems? You got more problems you want to bombard me with? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But, you know, it's kind of like that story. It feels... So, the choice is up to you. Alchemist with the 9 of Wands. Let's see, how are you, what do you want to do about this? What do you want to do about this? Alchemist, 9 of Wands for Gemini. Because again, like, your energy, you on the defense. You're like, I don't know if I want to invest my energy in here. I kind of already have this going on here. I got a lot going on in my life. I got a lot on my plate, and I just don't know if I got the time for this. So it's kind of like choosing your battles carefully too. This might be a little bit of a test. Tell me about the Alchemist and the sorry, that's way too many. Way too many, sir. Tell me about the Alchemist and the 9 of Wands for Gemini. What should Gemini be focusing on? 7 of Wands, reverse here. We have the Fool. I think you're just focused on everything else but this. Like, 9 of Cups. Yeah, even the way that the 9 of Wands, he's looking over at the 9 of Cups, is like, this is you that's more focused on, like, your self-fulfillment and your own personal goals and your own path. Like, you have your own world going on. You got your own life going on. Like, I feel almost like as if you kind of, like, let this go, and you're hearing from this person, and you're like, why are you coming back now? Like, after, for some, it's like you haven't even heard from this person in a long time, and now that they're coming back around, you're just like, really? Like, I've moved on from this. I thought you had moved on from this. Like, why does this even matter? Like, I'm living my life, you're living your life. Can't we just, like, go our separate ways? Why does this need to... Oh my god, did you see that? The card just, like, attached to my arm. But it's just like, yeah, it just kind of feels... like, you're kind of looking at this, like, this is kind of unnecessary. So, you're kind of questioning, like, should you even be worried about this or think about this very much? Like, you're kind of like, I don't know if this is worth the fight, worth the battle. A lot of energy has been spilled here, a lot of emotion, a lot has been put here, and so it's just kind of like questioning, like, is it even worth it? Because I got this going on. 9 of Cups and the Fool. I got this going on here. Now, I mean, some of you might be like, yeah, fuck it. Let's start over. Let's wipe the slate clean. Sure, cool. That's up to you. That's up to what you want to do. Balls in your court. But, you know, in general, it's just like, you just kind of want to move on. You're like, okay, great. Thanks for saying what you said. I appreciate it. What else do you want? what else do you want from me? Like, do you want to come to my party? Like, okay, cool. I appreciate your apology. You want to come to my party? By the way, it's next weekend. Like, I don't know. Is that what you're saying? You're inviting this person? I mean, you might. That's so random. Okay, you know what? We'll get some advice because we're running out of time. So, yeah, I don't really think you got, like, bad feelings towards this person. You're just kind of like, okay, like, thanks, I guess. Alright. Yeah, alright. Got nothing else. So, any advice for Gemini for second half of October? Any other insight or advice? It's too many, so I'm not taking that. Any insight, wisdom, or advice for Gemini in regards to this situation in the second half of October? Okay. We got the camel, and we got the elephant. We also got the phoenix. Phoenix is all about letting the past go and stepping into new energy. It's transformation. This is really tying into that eclipse energy that we're having occur next week, 25th of October in Scorpio. So this might be happening in the next week or so. I'm just throwing it out there. Or during Scorpio season, you might have this situation play out. Maybe this is involving someone that you work with, by the way. We have the B. So like this might be like work matters or someone that like, you know, not on the best of terms with, and they're like, hey, I just want to say I'm sorry for the way I acted, or the way I said, the way I handled this, or what, who cares, right? You're like, I don't care, I'm over it. Oh, yeah, okay. So we have the camel and the elephant as your advice. First of all, the camel. Camel talks about bringing balance into situations and cooling things down, cooling down the tension. So that's kind of like, yeah, there's an opportunity to like clear the air, just like release any grudge or release any anger, just like, you know, get some shit off your chest. Then that's definitely a good path for you to take. Spirit definitely recommends, like, hey, if the opportunity arises and you have the chance to talk some things out or get some things off your chest or, like, you know, balance the scales, then yeah, take advantage of the opportunity. It's good for personal growth, it's good for healing, and it's also, you know, it holds this person accountable as well and helps them on their own personal journey. And you're even teaching this person a valuable lesson, okay? The elephant does talk about divine orchestration. Sometimes you might even be experiencing some blocks or delays. And also, by the way, we have Mars that will be retrograding in your sign. Sometime in October it goes we're in the pre-shadow of Mars retrograde. We've been in this pre-shadow since like September. It's gonna be a doozy a little bit. I'm not gonna feed too much energy into that kind of mindset. But you know, Mars retrograde might be a little funky. Okay, it might be a little funky, to put it simply. But yeah, you might experience some delays. You might experience. It's almost, you guys. It's kind of sounding like it's kind of. It sounds like it's going to be like Mercury retrograde just because Mars is in Gemini, which is Gemini, right? You guys are ruled by Mercury, so it's going to be Mercury-related themes. So communication, especially going to be one of them. You might be experiencing like transportation issues. Like maybe you're going to be having some issues with cars or, you know, setbacks, issues, flat tire, you know, that kind of stuff. So there might be some setbacks or delays that you experience, and it might be really, really annoying, and you might get really frustrated, and you might just want to like, that's where you have to choose your battles carefully. Remain calm, remain cool, remain grounded, stay balanced, stay peaceful, no matter how testing. Why did I say trusting? I don't know what I'm saying, y'all. No matter how trying situations might become or how annoying it is, it's just like, just ride it out. Don't resist it. It's just some contrast. It's not the end of the world. Take a deep breath. Yeah, okay, it's annoying. I get it. It sucks. But, you know, it's going to redirect you to where you're supposed to be. Okay? So, just keep that in mind. And also, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Third eye being highlighted, and also the camel. We got this lunar energy representing your higher self and your highest wisdom. Okay, so trust your instincts, trust your gut, and stay balanced. And also make some time for just yourself, solo time. And even the camel does talk about like being more adventurous, taking some risks, seeing new things, new scenery. Yeah, you need to go like on like a little trip or maybe a little day trip, or just go explore, go get some fresh air, see some new things, talk to some new people. You need some like something that's engaging. You need something to like add some fun into your life. Okay, so that's like your advice that Spirit wanted me to pass on. Yeah, so Gemini, I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope this was helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I am available for personal readings if you'd like to book with me. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. Thank you for watching, Gemini. I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.